When it comes to mowing, every homeowner can be put into three categories. Someone that enjoys mowing, either you dislike it completely, or somewhere in between. Hopefully in this video, I will show you a few things that you need to know to mow like a pro. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of In the Lawn with Seth on my YouTube channel, Something with Seth. Here in Northwest Ohio and across the Midwest this spring, it has been a beautiful spring. I recommend mowing at least once every 5 to 7 days. Now, you guys that are asking, Seth, do I really have to mow once every 5 or 7 days during July and August? Well, later on in this video, I'll explain why I recommend that. If you enjoy mowing or dislike mowing, I'm sure there's one thing everyone looks at, and that is the weather forecast. We could have days and days and days with rain. So you might go 7-10 days without mowing. Now, if that's the case, I do recommend using a side discharge if that's an option on your mower. And if you do not have that option, I recommend raising the mower deck up 1 or 2 notches from your previous mow. If you are using the side discharge, one thing I like to do around driveways and roadways is shoot that first pass back into the lawn. And on the property line, I do this as well. We want to shoot that grass back into our lawn. And this also includes around flower beds, so you can mulch it up on your next pass. Now, if shooting the grass back into your lawn is an option on the property line, go ahead and take that side shoot discharge off and just mulch the first pass. Using that side discharge in between mows, if it's been 5, 6, 7 days, it's going to prevent that grass from clumping up in the bottom of your deck. After using that side discharge, I like to go out the next day or two and just mulch it up. A lot of that grass from the side discharge is still on the turf even though we don't see it, and mulching that up is really going to make that lawn look good. If you guys are liking the content on this channel, make sure you give this video a like, drop me a comment, hit that subscribe button, and the notification bell. When it comes to trimming, I don't trim every time I mow. I try and get out 3 times a week mowing. You should only have to trim every 1 to 4 times of mowing. Now on the driveway, to keep that tight, and on the roadways, I do recommend using that edger every time. It'll just help keep that grass looking nice and tight on your driveway. Even though we side shoot back into the lawn, there is going to be some grass that gets out in the road and on the driveway. We just want to make sure that we blow that off every time. It's going to make everything look good. People ask, when do I bag? You don't want to go out there after 7 or 10 days without mowing and try and bag clippings. It's just going to be a mess. The only time I really bag clippings, if I'm doing a follow-up mow a day or 2 after I do my initial mow, either the side discharge or a mulch. And I also bag clippings after the seeds on this beautiful maple fall. Get those cleaned up. That way they're just not there cluttering up the front. Now, for you guys that are asking, middle of July, middle of August here in Northwest Ohio, how often do I have to mow? I do recommend getting out at least once a week. And even though you're not taking a bunch of grass off, you're going to be able to see weeds that are popping up. I've had a lot of people tell me that they stopped mowing in the middle of July. Through August, they really didn't think they had to mow, but then they go out in September. They haven't been in their lawn for a month and a half, and they see a bunch of weeds out there. Just to recap, we want to get out at least once a week, bare minimum once a week, throughout the whole season. During the spring, when we're getting a lot of rain, and it's been 5, 7, 10 days between mows, raise that deck up 1 or 2 notches, and then follow up the next day or 2, dropping that mower deck down. Side shooting, if that's an option, I recommend that. I've got the Toro. If I don't side shoot after 5, 7, 10 days without mowing, that mower is going to bog down. There's going to be grass up underneath there. It's just going to be a pain in the butt. All right, guys, hopefully this video was beneficial. You guys have a great night. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.